Polar bear, what do you hear? By Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle. Roar! Polar bear, what do you hear? I hear a lion roaring in my ear. Roar! Lion, what do you hear? I hear a hippopotamus snorting in my ear. Hippopotamus, what do you hear? I hear a flamingo floating in my ear. Flamingo, what do you hear? I hear a zebra braying in my ear. Zebra, what do you hear? I hear a boa constrictor hissing in my ear. Boa constrictor, what do you hear? I hear an elephant trumpeting in my ear. Elephant, what do you hear? I hear a leopard snarling in my ear. Roar! Leopard, what do you hear? I hear a peacock yelping in my ear. Peacock, what do you hear? I hear a walrus bellowing in my ear. Walrus, what do you hear? I hear a zookeeper whistling in my ear. Zookeeper, what do you hear? I hear children growling like a polar bear, roaring like a lion, snoring like a hippopotamus, fluting like a flamingo, braying like a zebra, hissing like a boa constrictor, trumpeting like an elephant, snarling like a leopard, yelping like a peacock, bellowing like a walrus. That's what I hear. The end. Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share to all your friends in the world. Bye bye. Baby bear, what do you see? By Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle. Roar! Baby bear, what do you see? I see a red fox sleeping stopping by me. Red fox, what do you see? I see a flying squirrel gliding by me. Flying squirrel, what do you see? I see a mountain goat climbing near me. Mountain goat, what do you see? I see a blue heron flying by me. Blue heron, what do you see? I see a prairie dog digging by me. Prairie dog, what do you see? I see a striped skunk strutting by me. Striped skunk, what do you see? I see a mule deer running by me. Mule deer, what do you see? I see a rattlesnake sliding by me. Rattlesnake, what do you see? I see a screech owl hooting at me. Screech owl, what do you see? I see a mama bear looking at me. Hoot, hoot. Roar. Mama bear, what do you see? I see a red fox, a flying squirrel, a mountain goat, a blue heron, a prairie dog, a striped skunk, a mule deer, a rattlesnake, a screech owl, and my baby bear looking at me. That's what I see. The end. Friends, if you like this video, like, subscribe, and share. Goodbye. Brown Bear, what do you see? By Bill Martin Jr. Pictures by Eric Carle. Roar. Brown Bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Tweet, 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 tweet. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Quack, 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 quack. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Quack, 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 quack. Nay! Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Nay! Ribbit. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Ribbit. Purple cat. Meow. meow. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. Meow, meow. Woof, woof, woof. White dog, what do you see? I see a black shape looking at me. Woof, woof. Bear. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Bear. Goldfish, what do you see? I see a turtle looking at me. Teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Children, what do you see? We see a brown bear, a red bird, a yellow duck, a blue horse, a green frog, a purple cat, a white dog, a black sheep, a goldfish, and a teacher looking at us. That's what we see. The end. Goodbye. Make sure to subscribe and like. Panda bear, what do you see? Roar! Panda bear, what do you see? I see a bald eagle soaring by me. Roar! Bald eagle, what do you see? I see a water buffalo charging by me. Water buffalo, what do you see? I see a spider monkey swinging by me. Spider monkey, what do you see? I see a green sea turtle swimming by me. Splash, splash. Green sea turtle, what do you see? I see a macaroni penguin strutting by me. Macaroni penguin, what do you see? I see a sea lion splashing by me. Sea lion, what do you see? I see a red wolf sneaking by me. Red wolf, what do you see? I see a whoopee crane flying by me. Whooping crane, what do you see? I I see a black panther strolling by me. Black Panther, what do you see? I see a dreaming child watching over me. Roar! Dreaming child, what do you see? Oh, I see. A panda bear, a bald eagle, a water buffalo, a spider monkey, a green sea turtle, a macaroni penguin, a sea lion, a red wolf, a whooping crane, and a black panther. All wild and free. That's what I see. The end. Hey, little explorers! Wasn't that a wild adventure with Panda Bear and friends? Now, here's a super cool secret. Just like in our story, our animal friends in real life need our help too. Imagine it's like being a superhero for animals. You see, every animal has a special job in nature. It's like their superpower. But some of their homes are in danger, and that's where we come in. We can be Earth's helpers by taking care of our planet and the homes of our animal friends. So, let's be like Panda Bear and be curious, caring and kind to all our animal friends. Whether it's picking up trash or planting a tree, even the littlest heroes can make a big difference. Remember, when we love and protect our animal friends, we're all part of our awesome team called Team Earth. Go Team Earth! Goodbye, friends. Make sure to subscribe and like. See you in the next video. Slowly, said the sloth. By Eric Carle. Slowly, a sloth crawled along a branch of a tree. Slowly, the sloth ate a leaf. Slowly, the sloth fell asleep. Slowly, the sloth woke up. All day long, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. All night long, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. Even when it rained, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. Why are you so slow? The howler monkey asked one day. But the sloth didn't answer. Why are you so quiet? The caiman asked. But the sloth didn't answer. Why are you so boring? The anteater asked. But the sloth didn't answer. Tell me, said the jaguar, why are you so lazy? The sloth thought and thought and thought for a long time. Finally, the sloth replied, "It is true that I am slow, quiet, and boring. I am like a daisicle. I dawdle and dilly-dally. I am also unflappable, languid, stoic, impassive, sluggish, lethargic, placid, calm, mellow, laid back, and slothful. I am relaxed and tranquil, and I like to live in peace, but I am not lazy." Then the sloth yawned and said, "That's just how I am. I like to do things slowly, slowly, slowly." The end. If you like this video, please share, like, and subscribe. Goodbye. The Mixed Up Chameleon by Eric Carle. On a shiny green leaf sat a small green chameleon. It moved onto a brown tree and turned brownish. Then it rested on a red flower and turned reddish. When the chameleon moved slowly across the yellow sand, it turned yellowish. You could hardly see it. When the chameleon was warm and had something to eat, it turned sparkling green. But when it was cold and hungry, it turned gray and dull. When the chameleon was hungry, it sat still and waited. Only its eyes moved up, down, sideways, until it spotted a fly. Then the chameleon's long and sticky tongue shot out and caught the fly. That was its life. It was not very exciting, but one day the chameleon saw a zoo.
It had never seen so many beautiful animals. The chameleon thought, "How small I am, how slow, how weak! I wish I could be big and white like a polar bear." And the chameleon's wish came true. But it was happy. No! I wish I could be handsome like a flamingo. I wish I could be smart like a fox. I wish I could swim like a fish. I wish I could run like a deer. I wish I could see things far away like a giraffe. I wish I could hide in a shell like a turtle. I wish I could be strong like an elephant. I wish I could be funny like a seal. I wish I could be like people. Then, just then, a fly flew by. The chameleon was very hungry, but the chameleon was very mixed up. It was a little of this, and it was a little of that, and it couldn't catch the fly. I wish I could be myself. The chameleon's wish came true, and it caught the fly. The end. Kids, if you like this video, subscribe, like, and share for some more videos. Bye-bye.
The Very Quiet Cricket by Eric Carle. One warm day, from a tiny egg, a little cricket was born. "Welcome," chirped a big cricket, rubbing his wings together. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Good morning," whizzed a locust spinning through the air. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Hello," whispered a praying mantis, scraping its huge front legs together. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Good day," crunched a worm, munching its way out of an apple. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Hi," bubbled a spillbug, slurping in a sea of froth. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound.
"Good afternoon,"
screeched a cicada clinging to a branch of a tree. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together. But nothing happened, not a sound. "How are you?" hummed a bumblebee, flying from flower to flower. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together. But nothing happened, not a sound. "Good evening," whirred a dragonfly, gliding above the water. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Good night," buzzed the mosquitoes, dancing among the stars. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. A lunar moth sailed quietly through the night, and the cricket enjoyed the stillness. As the lunar moth disappeared silently into the distance, the cricket saw another cricket. She too was a very quiet cricket. Then he rubbed his wings together one more time, and this time he chirped the most beautiful sound that she had ever heard. The end.
The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. It was night, and some fireflies danced around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to have them for breakfast. But just then a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. "Good morning," said the friendly ladybug. "Go away," shouted the grouchy ladybug. "I want those aphids." "We can share them," suggested the friendly ladybug. "No, they're mine, all mine," screamed the grouchy ladybug. "Or do you want to fight me for them?" "If you insist," answered the friendly ladybug sweetly. It looked the other bug straight in the eye. The grouchy ladybug stepped back. It looked less sure of itself. "Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight," it said. "Then why don't you pick on somebody bigger?" "I'll do that," screeched the grouchy ladybug. "I'll show you." It pulled itself up and flew off. At 6 o'clock, it met a yellow jacket. "Hello," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 7 o'clock, it met a stag beetle. "Hello," said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the stag beetle, opening its jaws. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug. Wanna fight? If you insist, said the praying mantis, reaching out with its long front legs. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 9 o'clock, it almost flew into a sparrow. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug. Wanna fight? If you insist, said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 10 o'clock, it saw a lobster. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug. Wanna fight? If you insist, said the lobster, stretching its claws. Oh, yeah, said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 11 o'clock, it bumped into a stump. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the skunk, starting to lift its tail. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 12 noon, it spotted a boa constrictor. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the snake right after lunch. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 1 o'clock, it happened upon a hyena. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug. Wanna fight? If you insist, said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing its teeth. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 2 o'clock, it met a gorilla. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the gorilla, beating its chest. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug and flew off. At 3 o'clock, it ran into a rhinoceros. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug. Wanna fight? If you insist, said the rhinoceros, lowering its horn. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 4 o'clock, it encountered an elephant. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the elephant, raising its trunk and showing its big tusks.
"Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 5 o'clock, it met a whale. "Hey you," said the grouchy ladybug, "wanna fight?" But the whale did not answer at all. "You're not big enough anyway," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew on. At 5:15, the grouchy ladybug said to one of the whale's flippers, "Hey you, wanna fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew on. At 5:30, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's fin, "Hey you, wanna fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew on. At 6:15, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's tail, "Hey you, wanna fight?" And the whale's tail gave the grouchy ladybug such a slap that it flew across the sea and across the land. At 6 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug arrived right back where it had started from. "Thank you." "Ah, here you are again," said the friendly ladybug. "You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left. You can have them for dinner." "Oh, thank you," said the wet, tired, and hungry ladybug. "You're welcome." Soon all the aphids were gone. "Thank you," said the leaf. "You are welcome," answered both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out to dance around the moon. The end. The Very Busy Spider by Eric Carle, creator of The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Early one morning, the wind blew a spider across the field. A thin, silky thread trailed from her body. The spider landed on a fence post near a farmyard and began to spin a web with her silky thread. "Nay, nay," said the horse. "Wanna go for a ride?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "No, no," said the cow. "Want to eat some grass?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Bah, bah," bleated the sheep. "Want to run in the meadow?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "No, bah," said the goat. "Want to jump on the rock?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. Grunted the pig. "Want to roll in the mud?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Whoop, whoop," barked the dog. "Want to chase a cat?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. Cried the cat. "Want to take a nap?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Quack, quack," called the duck. "Want to go for a swim?" The spider didn't answer. She had now finished her web. crowed the rooster. Want to catch a pesky fly? And the spider caught a fly in her web, just like that. Oh, asked the owl. Who built this beautiful web? The spider didn't answer. He had fallen asleep. It had been a very, very busy day. The end.
The very hungry caterpillar. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. I'm so hungry! On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake. Yummy! 1 ice cream cone. Yummy! 1 pickle. 1 slice of Swiss cheese. Yummy! 1 slice of salami. Yummy! 1 lollipop. Yummy! 1 piece of cherry pie. 1 sausage. 1 cupcake. And 1 slice of watermelon. Yummy. That might he had a stomachache. Oh, that's not good. The very hungry caterpillar then ate through 1 green leaf. He started to feel better. Now the caterpillar was no longer small. He was big. He was a big, fat caterpillar. Little big. He built a small house called the cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a small hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and a beautiful butterfly!
Papa, please get the moon for me. By Eric Carle. Before Monica went to bed, she looked out of her window and saw the moon. The moon looked so near. I wish I could play with the moon, thought Monica, and reached for it. But no matter how much she stretched, she could not touch the moon. "Papa," said Monica to her father, "please get the moon for me." Papa got a very long ladder. He carried the very long ladder towards a very high mountain. Then Papa put the very long ladder on top of the very high mountain. Up and up he climbed. Finally, Papa got to the moon. "My daughter Monica would like to play with you," said Papa, "but you are much too big. Every night I get a little smaller," said the moon. "When I am just the right size, you can take me with you." And indeed, the moon got smaller and smaller and smaller. When the moon was just the right size, Papa took it down and down and down. He climbed. "Here," said Papa to Monica, "I have the moon for you." She hugged the moon and threw it into the air. Monica jumped and danced with the moon, but the moon kept getting smaller and smaller, and finally it disappeared altogether. Then one night, Monica saw a thin sliver of the moon reappear. Each night, the moon grew. And grew and grew. The end. Hi kids, it's me, the moon. If you like this video, subscribe, like, and share. Bye bye. The Very Clumsy Click Beetle by Eric Carle. One fine morning, a young click beetle decided to go for a walk. At noon, it climbed up and down a flower. In the afternoon, it rummaged through a pile of pebbles. In the evening, it crawled among the tall blades of grass. And when it turned night, the young click beetle
crept up a tree. After a while it got tired and fell to the ground. It landed on its back. The young click beetle tried very hard to turn over onto its feet, but it couldn't. "Help!" it cried. All along, a wise old click beetle had been watching the young click beetle. "Tomorrow morning I will teach you how to click and flip through the air and land on your feet," said the wise old click beetle. "In the meantime, you may as well go to sleep. Good night." The next morning, the wise old click beetle said, "Look at me. This is how it's done." First, it turned onto its back, and then, with a loud click, it flipped through the air and landed on its feet. "Now you try it," said the wise old beetle. "Thank you, that looks easy," replied the young click beetle. Just then an earthworm stuck his head up out of the ground. "Look at me," said the young click beetle, and with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the young click beetle. Just then a turtle ambled by. "Better luck next time," said the turtle. "Keep on trying." "Look at me," said the young click beetle. And with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the young click beetle. Just then a snail slithered by. "Don't worry," said the snail. "You'll get there." "Look at me," said the young click beetle, and with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the young click beetle. Just then a mouse scurried by. "You need a little more practice," said the mouse. "Look at me," said the young click beetle, and with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. Just then, "Oh, what was this?" The young click beetle had never seen anything so big. It could not move. It was scared. "Quick, click and flip!" cried the wise old click beetle who was watching. And the young click beetle clicked and flipped through the air. But this time, It did 3 graceful somersaults and landed on its feet. "Look at you!" shouted the wise old click beetle. "You have done it!" The end. Friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share for some more videos. Don't be clumsy. Do what they say. Practice makes perfect. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Today is Monday. Pictures by Eric Carle. Today is Monday. Monday, string beans. Tuesday, spaghetti. Monday, string beans. Wednesday, soup. Tuesday, spaghetti. Monday, string beans. Thursday, roast beef. Wednesday, soup. Tuesday, spaghetti. Monday, string beans. Friday, fresh fish. Thursday, roast beef. Wednesday, soup. Tuesday, spaghetti. Monday, string beans. Saturday, chicken. Friday, fresh fish. Thursday, roast beef. Wednesday, soup. Tuesday, spaghetti. Monday, string beans. Sunday, ice cream. Saturday, chicken. Friday, fresh fish. Thursday, roast beef. Wednesday, soup. Tuesday, spaghetti. Monday, string beans. All you hungry children, come and eat it up. Tasty, sweet, fantastic. The end. Kids, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share for some more videos. Bye bye. The Greedy Python by Eric Carle. Written by Richard Buckley. half hidden in the jungle green, the biggest snake there's ever been, wound back and forth and in between. The giant snake was very strong and very, very, very long. He had a monstrous appetite. His stomach stretched from left to right. He quickly gobbled in one bite whatever creatures came in sight. A mouse that scampered to and fro, a frog that jumped up from below, a bat that hung from its left toe, a fish that swam a bit too slow, a bird that flew a bit too low. A porcupine still half asleep, a monkey who was in mid-leap. A leopard sitting in a tree, a buffalo who came to see it, an elephant complete with trunk was swallowed in a single chunk. "I'm far too big to eat," he cried. "Oh, no, you're not," the snake replied. At last the bison's meal was done, and he lay resting in the sun. The animals inside his skin were making quite a dreadful din. And when they all began to kick, the snake began to feel quite sick. He coughed the whole lot up again, each one of them, and there were 10. He soon felt better, and what's more, was hungrier than just before. He had learned a single thing. His greed was quite astonishing. He saw his own tail long and curved, and saw that lunch was being served. He closed his jaws on his own rear, then swallowed hard and disappeared. The end. Kids, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share for some more videos. Bye bye! Pancakes! Pancakes! By Eric Carle. Kikeriki! Crowed the rooster. Jack woke up, looked out the window and thought, "I like to have a big pancake for breakfast." Jack's mother was already up and busy. "Mother," Jack said, "I'd like to have a big pancake for breakfast." "I am busy, and you will have to help me," she said. "How can I help?" asked Jack. "We'll need some flour," she replied. "Take a sickle and cut as much wheat as the donkey can carry, then take it to the mill. the miller will grind it into flour. When Jack had cut enough wheat, he put it on the donkey's back and took it to the miller.
"Can you grind this wheat for me?" he asked.
"I need it for a big pancake."
"First, we must separate the grain from the chaff," said the miller.
He gave Jack a flail and spread the wheat onto the ground.
The miller took another flail and began to beat the wheat with it.
Jack helped with the threshing, and soon there was a big pile of straw and chaff and a small pile of grain.
"Here's the flour," shouted Jack. "Let's make a pancake."
But his mother said, "Now we need an egg." Jack went to the black hen and fed her some grain that had slipped into his pocket while he had been threshing.
"Cluck, cluck,"
said the black hen and went inside the hen house. Then she said cluck, cluck once more and laid an egg.
"Here's an egg," shouted Jack. "Let's make a pancake."
But his mother said, "Now we need some milk." Jack went to the spotted cow and began to milk her. "Moo, moo," said the spotted cow as the milk squirted into the pail.
"Here's the milk," shouted Jack. "Let's make a pancake." But his mother said, "We need some butter."
Jack got out the butter churn and held it between his knees. His mother scooped the cream from the top of the milk and put it into the butter churn. Jack pushed the churn handle up and down, up and down. Finally, the cream turned into butter.
"Here's the butter," shouted Jack. "Let's make a pancake."
But his mother said, "We need to build a fire." Jack went to the woodshed and bought some firewood.
"Here's the firewood," shouted Jack. "Let's make a pancake."
But his mother said, "Wouldn't you like to have something to eat on your pancake?" So Jack went down to the cool cellar and pulled a jar of strawberry jam from one of the shelves.
"Here's the strawberry jam," shouted Jack. "Let's make a pancake."
In the kitchen, Jack's mother had filled the table with the flour, the egg, the milk, the butter. There was also a mixing bowl, a cup, a wooden spoon, a ladle, a frying pan, a plate, a knife, fork and spoon, and a jar of strawberry jam. And his mother said, "Put a cupful of flour into the bowl. Break an egg into the flour and stir. Pour a cupful of milk over the flour and eggs and stir again. until the batter is smooth and without lumps. Jack's mother heated the frying pan over the fire. It added a piece of butter. The butter melted fast. Then she said to Jack, "Now put a ladleful of batter into the hot pan." After a minute or two, she looked at the underside of the pancake. It was golden brown. "Now watch," she said. "I'll turn the pancake over." "Ready?" "Ready," shouted Jack. "Flip," said his mother. Up and over went the pancake high into the air and landed right in the pan. In another minute or two, the pancake was crisp on the underside as well. Then she slipped the pancake from the frying pan onto the plate and spread some strawberry jam on it. "And now, Jack," his mother started to say, but Jack said, "Oh, Mama, I know what to do now." The end. Kids, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share for some more videos. If you have all the ingredients that are in the story, tell your parents to make you a pancake. Bye bye. Have you seen my cat? By Eric Carle. Have you seen my cat? This is not my cat. Have you seen my cat? This is not my cat. Have you seen my cat? This is not my cat. Have you seen my cat? This is not my cat. Have you seen my cat? This is not my cat. Have you seen my cat? This is not my cat. Have you seen my cat? This is not my cat. Have you seen my cat? This is not my cat. Where is my cat? Have you seen my cat? This is my cat. The end. Friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share for some more videos. Bye bye. See you on the next video. Good Night with the Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. When the sun sets as the day melts away, the sky turns dark blue and white clouds shift to gray. That's the world's way of saying good night, asking you to wind down as it dims the sun's light. Are you ready, very hungry caterpillar, to find a place to rest? Somewhere cozy in the grass or on a leaf is best. What's that? You aren't sleepy? There's still too much to do? Surely there are others who are feeling this way too. What about the moon, who's waited all day to appear? What about the crickets singing out for all to hear? That's their very special way of saying good night, friend. Hear them welcome you to rest as the day comes to an end. The moon says goodnight, shining high up in the sky. The cricket says goodnight, chirping his lullaby. What about the branches dancing wildly in the breeze? And what about the busy spider spinning her web with ease? That's a very special way of saying good night, friend. Here's and welcome you to rest as the day comes to an end. The trees say good night, branches swaying side to side. The spider says good night, admiring her web with pride. And what about the owl who calls out from a tree? What about the wolf who watches silently? That's the very special way of saying good night, friend. Here's and welcome you to rest as the day comes to an end. The owl says good night, hooting her melodic tune. The wolf says good night, howling loudly at the moon. What about the shooting star, shimmering as it flies past? What about the firefly, flitting wild and free and fast? That's a very special way of saying good night, friend. Hear them welcome you to rest as the day comes to an end. The star says good night as you make a wish below. The firefly says good night, giving off a brilliant glow. But where are you, very hungry caterpillar? Are you still awake? No, he's found a place to rest near a tranquil lake. On a leaf, curled up tightly, his day has finally reached its end. It's his sleepy way of saying good night, friend. The end. Kids, if you like this bedtime story, please like, subscribe, and share for some more videos. Goodbye and good night. See you on the next story.
Mr. Seahorse by Eric Carle. Mr. and Mrs. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea. Mrs. Seahorse began to wiggle and twist this way and that. It's time for me to lay eggs, she said. Can I help? Asked Mr. Seahorse. Oh yes, thank you, said Mrs. Seahorse, and she laid her eggs into a pouch on Mr. Seahorse's belly. I'll take good care of our eggs, said Mr. Seahorse. I promise. As Mr. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea, he passed right by a group of trumpet fish hidden in a patch of reeds. But before long, Mr. Seahorse met another fish. How are you, Mr. Stickleback? Asked Mr. Seahorse. Delighted, replied Mr. Stickleback. I've just built a nest and right away Mrs. Stickleback laid her eggs in it. Now I'm taking good care of them until they hatch. Keep up the good work, said Mr. Seahorse, and swam on his way. As Mr. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea, he passed right by a lionfish hidden behind the coral reef. But before long, Mr. Seahorse met another fish. How are you, Mr. Tilapia? asked Mr. Seahorse. Mr. Tilapia couldn't answer. His mouth was full of eggs. I know, said Mr. Seahorse. Mrs. Tilapia has laid her eggs. Now you are taking good care of them until they hatch. Mr. Tilapia nodded his head. You must be very happy, said Mr. Seahorse, and swam on his way. As Mr. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea, he passed right by a pair of leaf fish hidden among the seaweed. But before long, Mr. Seahorse met another fish. How are you, Mr. Curtus? asked Mr. Seahorse. Perfectly fine, replied Mr. Curtus. Mrs. Curtus has laid her eggs, and I have stuck them on my head. Now I am taking good care of them until they hatch. You are doing a good job, said Mr. Seahorse, and swam on his way. As Mr. Seahorse drifted gently through the sea, he passed right by a stonefish hidden behind a rock. But before long, Mr. Seahorse met another fish. How are you, Mr. Pipe? asked Mr. Seahorse. Couldn't be better, replied Mr. Pipe. Mrs. Pipe has laid her eggs along my belly. Now I am taking good care of them until they hatch. You should feel proud of yourself, said Mr. Seahorse, and swam on his way. But before long, Mr. Seahorse met another fish. How are you, Mr. Bullhead? asked Mr. Seahorse. Tip-top, replied
replied Mr. Bullhead. Mrs. Bullhead laid her eggs. The eggs hatched. Now I'm babysitting. You're doing a great job, said Mr. Seahorse, and swam on his way. The time had come for the seahorse babies to be born. Mr. Seahorse wriggled and twisted this way and that. At last, the babies tumbled out of Mr. Seahorse's pouch and swam away. One baby turned around and tried to get back into the pouch. "Oh no," said Mr. Seahorse. "I do love you, but now you are ready to be on your own." The end. Kids, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, share for more videos. Goodbye, sweet dreams. The Very Lonely Firefly by Eric Carle. As the sun set, a little firefly was born. It stretched its wings and flew off into the darkening sky. It was a lonely firefly, and it flashed its light, searching for other fireflies. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a light bulb lighting up the night. Hear that noise? The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a candle flickering in the night. What's going on? The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a flashlight shining in the night. Quiet out there! The firefly saw a light and flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was a lantern glowing in the night. What is it? Hey, stop fighting! The firefly saw several lights and flew toward them, but they were not other fireflies. There was a dog. Woo woo! And a cat. Meow. And an owl, their eyes reflecting their lights. Hoot! Hoot! The firefly saw a light and flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was a car's headlights flooding the night. Look! Look! Wow! It's beautiful! The fireflies saw many lights and flew toward them, but they were not other fireflies. They were fireworks sparkling and glaring and simmering in the night. When all was quiet, the firefly flew through the night, flashing its lights, looking and searching again. Then the very lonely firefly saw what it had been looking for. A group of fireflies flashing their lights. Now the firefly wasn't lonely anymore. The end. Kids, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share for some more videos. Bye bye. The Tiny Seed by Eric Carle. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up it goes. It flies too high and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. One seed drifts down onto the desert. Is it hot and dry? And the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they are going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch, but the tiny seed lies very still and the mouse does not see it. Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. It is really spring. Birds fly by, the sun shines, rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full they start to burst open a little. Now they are not seeds anymore. They are plants. First they send roots down into the earth. Then their little stems and leaves begin to grow up toward the sun and air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from one of the small new plants, and that little plant dies. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. it will be too late. Hurry! But finally it too starts to grow into a plant. One warm weather also brings the children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun in springtime. One child doesn't see the plants as he runs along and oh! He breaks one! Now it cannot grow anymore. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud! And now even a flower! But what is happening? First there are footsteps, then a shadow looms over them. Then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. A boy has picked the flower to give to a friend. It is summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It doesn't stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they've ever seen. It is a giant flower. All summer long, the birds and bees and butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Now it's autumn again. The days grow shorter, the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. The wind blows harder. The flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower's seed pods open. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away on the wind. The end. Kids, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share for some more videos. Bye bye.